Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that gloomsters are going to have to wait even longer for a US slowdown and recession. Markets are reducing the chance of a Fed rate cut in September. First up in the US, initial jobless claims came in less than last week, a surprise because an increase was expected. But to be fair, the actual shift wasn't large. But markets took more notice of the surprisingly strong 1% rise in retail sales in July from June, far more than expected. Americans are still spending big on cars, appliances and furniture in a surprise burst of activity that's propelling their economy and helping shake off fears of an impending downturn. This was the largest jump in more than 2 years. Car sales were particularly strong, but there were gains across the board at restaurants and bars, as well as in groceries, electronics, furniture and health goods. Year on year, American retail sales were up 4%, delivering real inflation-adjusted gains. And in Japan, they released their second quarter 2024 GDP result late yesterday, and it expanded a very strong 3.1%, way more than the 2.1% expected, and far better than the 2.3% fall in the first quarter. In China, the data out yesterday reinforced their tough economic conditions are extending there. Retail sales were up just 2.7% from a year ago. Industrial production rose, but it was less than expected at 5.1%, and electricity production, perhaps a better metric, rose only 2.5%. Prices for new houses dropped 4.9%, the most since 2015. For second-hand houses, who knows? And no cities reported year-on-year gains, the first time that has ever happened. In Australia, consumer inflation expectations are high and not easing. They rose to 4.5% in August from 4.3% in July, the highest level since April, and similar to what they were in April 2023. The RBA will be unhappy about the stickiness there. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 3.93% and up 10 basis points from yesterday in reaction to the strong US retail sales data. And the price of gold will start today up $13 at $2,454 an ounce. And oil prices are 50 US cents firmer at just under $77.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is up $1 at $80.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today little change from this time yesterday, still at just on 60 US cents. A week ago, pre the OCR cut, it was exactly the same level. Against the Aussie, we're down 30 basis points at 90.6 Australian cents. Against the euro, they were up 10 basis points at 54.6 euro cents. But that all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 68.5 and unchanged. And you can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again on Monday.